everyone, Katie Sutton here, intuitive channel and founder of Zen Within Academy and the New Earth Now School. I'm recording your Wednesday update a little early this week because I missed last week and I got a lot of things that I want to share with you. We're coming up on Halloween here, and a lot of endings and new beginnings have happened this month, and we are rolling right into one of the craziest election energies that I think we've experienced in quite some time. And I don't know about you all, but the energies right now are quite interesting, at least in my life and in my clients' lives. We have a lot of hopeful new beginnings that are happening. And I am witnessing, especially with my female clients, that we are stepping into an age of female empowerment that is shifting at a rate that even I am shocked at. I did a recording a few months ago where I talked about what was happening as Kamala decided to step in and run, and how that was going to change the energies and create, regardless of who wins, a shift in our ability to see the divine feminine energies anchoring on this planet. And then, of course, we've had some very devastating events, especially in Western North Carolina with the hurricane. And I talked again about how that is Mother Earth and the feminine sending us messages and washing away old, outdated masculine structures. And it is unsettling, to say the least, even though we are on one hand, probably very excited about these changes that are taking place and the possibility of what it might look like for us to have a world that is more united in these masculine and feminine energies and more balanced in these feminine and masculine energies. It is going to create and continue to create a lot of turmoil and a lot of change. And there are many people who are very mired in comfort and mired in the polarity and used to operating into the polarity that are going to be in stark resistance to these shifts that are happening. And when we are in times of change where there is heightened polarity and there is heightened activation of energies of resistance, it can be very easy as empaths and sensitives to lose our center. And even if we are inspired and we know what we want to create in our lives, it can be easy to be pulled sideways or pulled asunder by these very polarizing energies that we might find ourselves experiencing when we go out into the world. And my number one tool that I personally use and I use with all of my clients to help them reclaim their center is working with their four etheric bodies, or the four aspects of self: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the energetic aspects of self. And when we learn the energetic anatomy, if you will, of these four etheric bodies, and we learn how to work with them in an empowered way, we learn ways to heal these four etheric bodies, and how to be more embodied in each of these expressions, we then have a greater possibility to stay centered no matter what happens in our life. And there is going to continue to be a lot of change and a lot of upheaval. We are on a trajectory of change in the world, in the human collective. And it is time that we as individuals step into our most empowered expressions so that we can bring our own unique magic to the world. And this class that I'm going to be teaching, it starts on October 30th, called Healing the Four Etheric Bodies, is going to give you all a basic toolkit to walk around with in times of change, when you are trying to move through transition in your life, when you're trying to anchor these hopeful new beginnings that we are visioning. This is going to be like your carry-on toolkit that you can take with you whenever you're working through these shifts and these changes. When we are in the awakening process and we are moving into and healing all kinds of trauma and moving into our highest expression, It's very easy to get pulled under and to get distracted, to go into self-sabotaging patterns, to forget that we are divine creator beings here creating our life experiences. And so, my goal in this class is to give you a lot of information about each of these etheric bodies and give you some of the tools that I use when I am healing and working with clients. I really want people to feel stable and strong and healthy in their nervous systems. I want them to feel like they can connect with their emotions and work through things when they're triggered. I want them to be able to get out of their mental body stories and loops that they get stuck in. And I want them to have access to all of the energy and the vitality that they need to be the best versions of themselves. And so that's why Spirit has asked me to bring this course forward now. I have been planning to teach this pretty much all year and knew that it was going to come forward in the fall. And all of a sudden, Spirit was like, okay, we need to get this out right around the election time. So the first three classes are going to take place October 30th, November 4th, and November 6th, right around the election. And then the fourth class, which will be focused on healing the energetic body, will happen on November 18th. So we'll have a little pause in there for you to integrate the first three, and then we'll bring it all together with healing the energetic body. And you're welcome to join one or all of these classes. You can join them individually. So if you know that you have more work to do with your physical body and you just want to catch that class, you're welcome to do that. Or you can get the whole series of all four classes for $150 and get a little bit of a discount if you join the whole series. Many people that I have been working with are very much in trauma response and walking around in a disconnected state of being. And this course will help you to drop back into connection with yourself and claim what you want to claim in your life. So I will put the link below this video to more information about this class. If you would like to join, but finances are an issue, I will also invite you to email me at katie@zenwithinacademy.com and we can do a sliding scale or get you a discount. So if you are interested in this course and finances are an issue, please let me know. Years ago, when I was in psychics, my psychic teacher used to say, every tool that she teaches us is about learning to navigate life and it be more easy and more fun. And that's really what I want to offer you all. I want you to have some secret keys to the kingdom so that you can navigate and have a more joyful life, a more joyful experience as we continue to deal with all this change here on the planet. All right, so check it out. It's the link to this class will be below this video. I hope to see you. I hope you can join us for our first class on October 30th. You do not have to be live to join. You can always catch the recording if you are unable to join us live. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.